Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be dissertating and talking about the ruler of the 6th house posited in the 3rd house in a natal horoscope. Well, people with this placement, well, firstly, as most of you know, the 6th house rules work, employment, service, health, fitness, and the 3rd house governs communications, short journeys, siblings, the earlier education in one's life. So anyway, let me get started. Well, firstly, one obvious interpretation could be that this person's work of employment may involve some kind of communications of some sort. This could be any, various forms of communication, telecommunications, some kind of marketing, broadcasting, writing, on journalism. Even if the person is not directly involved in a communications field, I see this as being quite probable, as where it can be somewhat involved in the person's, work at some point, whether it might be just talking on the phone, might be some kind of networking that's involved, on the internet. It can be correspondence on the computer, such as, email, writings, instant messaging, things of that nature. Talking to others on the job, could be something that figures prominently with this person. One way or another, this person might like to communicate, with their fellow, employees. This could be somebody where they work at, where the siblings might play an integral role in their work life. Could be somebody that does some work that involves like mobility, such as like a mail courier, or even someone like a taxi driver, something that involves some kind of form of traveling, possibly short distances. So anyway, this is also a position where sadly, if the ruler receives predominantly negative aspects, it could be something where the person might, or their health could impact the communications. If the person receives poor health and there's predominantly negative aspects to the ruler, it is possible that this person's health could impact their communications with others, and possibly even the relationship with brothers and sisters. This could be someone, if the ruler is, if it's well placed, it has predominantly good aspects, then it could be something where, if they're healthy and follow a good health regime or what have you, then the communications can go, are more auspicious. If the person is feeling good about his or her own self, then obviously that would be more beneficial towards communications. This could also be someone that, since the 6th house governs animals, it could be somebody that incorporates, the talk of, their pets into their daily communications. This person may talk a lot about, their health situation in history, regarding their work, work matters, employment. They might write about things that are affiliated with where they work. This person might compile some kind of, something where they store, information about, I guess you could say their work, not necessarily their work habits, but almost like a journal possibly of, what they do at work, and possibly the progress that is being made. There's often, this person might be someone that, likes to make lists, or likes to do writings and things that are associated with his or her workplace. This could be someone that has, some kind of, I guess you could say they're, I guess in their work life, where, like I stated, if there's even not a lot to talk about, they could often make something. They're not going to say manufacture something to talk about, but this person can quite, quote unquote, have a valuable tongue at work. And the workplace may often be a place where they have things that are related to communications, even if it's not a job that really entails, communicating, or it's not a communications position. Somebody that has, all the, the computer set up, the phone, and iPhones, etc., and things, very could be possible that this person is well equipped with all kinds of communications devices in his or her workplace, and that could play, still figures plays a pivotal role in their work life, one way or another. So, and the workplace can be a place where they might need to do something for the mind, since the third house corresponds with Gemini, and it's like it's for Gemini is about mental activity, so it can be a place where the work life is such where this person might need some kind of puzzle book or brain teasers or something connected with some intellectual gymnastics in some way, shape, or form. Well, anyway, people, that will conclude this YouTube astrological segment for the ruler of the 6th house posited in the 3rd house in the natal horoscope. Stay tuned next time, where I'll be dissertating and talking about the ruler of the 6th house in the 4th house in the natal chart. 2 things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel, but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis on a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone, because a person astrologically is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.